Welcome to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcasts of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking at Psalm 61, the 10 remedies for a fainting heart. And yesterday we talked about keeping the vows that we make when our hearts are fainting. And we looked at Jephthah, who made a very foolish vow, but we also looked at Hannah, who made a very wise vow. Now, talking about vows, I want to look at them under two broad headings. One is marriage vows. So when we go to the altar of the Lord and before God's servant and God's people, we make marriage vows. So I want to encourage you today that we need to keep those vows. Those vows are very solemn and they are sacred and serious. Till death do us part. That's the promise that we make to each other. And we need to fulfill that promise. Because God takes no pleasure in fools who make vows and don't keep them. And in a day when divorce is rampant, sadly, even within the church, we need to be reminded that God takes our marriage vows very seriously. All our marriages will go through hard times. All our marriages will be severely tested. Two human beings who are trying to do life together, and apart from the grace of God, there is no chance that that relationship can work. But we are superglued to each other by God's grace, and we are able to work through all the problems that come our way. And we need to be faithful in keeping our marriage vows. But I also need to remind you that we need to be faithful, and here is the second broad area, our ministry vows. Our ministry vows. So we go to God's house and we make solemn promises to God that we want to serve Him, which is very good, excellent. I always encourage that. Every believer serving the Lord, and we make that promise that we are going to serve the Lord. It could be in children's ministry, it could be in youth ministry, it could be the worship ministry, it could be just doing things around the church, janitorial work as it were. Whatever you commit yourself to the Lord, be faithful. Keep those ministry vows. And the Lord will bless you and He will strengthen your heart. And when you are faithful in the little things, I have discovered from personal experience, God is going to expand our territory. God is going to give us greater responsibilities. But we have to pass the test of doing those little things. And one of those little things simply means that we are there, that we show up, we are there, that we are dependable. Our word is our bond. And if I make a promise, I can be counted on to be there to do my part. So to overcome a fainting heart, we must make sure that if we are married, we are keeping all our marriage vows, and most certainly in the local church, that we are fulfilling all our ministry vows. And watch what God is going to do. He's going to enlarge your heart. He's going to enlarge your heart. And He's going to so strengthen your heart that you're able to be an encouragement to others, and that your life is going to be a great influencer motivator for others also to jump on board and to be able to make commitments to the Lord to serve Him faithfully. So, we all will have a fainting heart, but by God's grace, we have presented to you the tenfold remedy. May we all develop a strong heart. Amen.